How much is the Saudi-U.S. tension playing into the sell-off today? We bring in Mark Avallone at Potomac Wealth Advisors, and he joins us now. Mark, what do you make of the latest in this investigation about the murder of the Saudi journalist? We're hearing from the Turkish president this morning saying many things, but essentially this was a planned murder, and the body might be in a forest.
Well, it's shaking up the investment markets, as you would imagine. It's a personal tragedy as well. But what's happening is with Saudi Arabia and the connections to oil, it's throwing uncertainty. Markets never like uncertainty. You also mentioned some global instability earlier in terms of the economic growth picture changing. Global forecasts are dropping. And then there's the trade uncertainty. You take this confluence of events from overseas, and it's easy to understand why our Fortress America stock market is now taking a little bit of a hit. We expect interim volatility to be here through the midterm election. If you're a short-term investor, put your helmet on, because we don't expect things to calm down in the next few weeks.
And that's an excellent point. You've got China, you have Saudi Arabia, this unfolding of events. It's a key ally of the U.S. Will they continue to be a key ally? How does that affect the U.S. market? Oh, and wait, here at home, you're right, put your helmet on, because we have interest rates going up, and we have the midterm elections exactly 2 weeks away.
Right, and the Fed was very concerned about an overheating economy, and they used some stronger rhetoric than we would have liked to have seen. And I think that's some of the payback that we're seeing in the stock market. Hopefully what we get out of the Fed is a measured response in December, some tone down regarding 2019, and we might get an earnings surprise or two to put this bull market back on track. I don't think it's the end of the bull market. The underpinnings are there, but the top line news is beating up the market right now.
Yeah, a lot of the sales forecasts, a lot of the sales numbers, the revenue numbers that we've gotten from the companies that have reported thus far are disappointing. And as we noted earlier, there's a lot of fear about what investors and what CEOs could say, and in some cases are saying, about the final quarter of the year and 2019, when we could be in a full-blown trade war with China. And we might see some of that among the Dow stocks, the industrial companies reporting today, chiefly Caterpillar and 3M. Did you want to talk about either one of those Dow components?
Well, you make a good point on that. It's not just the earnings. Look, Caterpillar earnings have been strong through the year. They've been up. The stock responded earlier in the year because their reports were strong. It's really about the forward-looking statement. What impact are these cost increases going to do, and how is the weakness in the China economic system right now going to impact companies like Caterpillar? We think the earnings may be strong here, but we think there's going to be a weak outlook verbalized today, and that's what could weigh on the stock.
Mark Avallone, thank you for your perspective this morning.
Always good to be here.